Hi everyone, great to have you back, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm trying a heatless waves or heatless curls method by using a robe. This robe method is one that I'm kind of interested about because I do have a robe, and of course heatless curls are more healthier option to curl your hair in comparison to all the heat tools, etc. So if you are as curious as me to see how this method is going to work out, does it really work? I don't know, then keep on watching. So what one needs for this method is of course the robe and I have this one, and then I have a regular hairbrush and 2 hair elastics and a couple of bobby pins as well. And I saw a video where the girl did this method on dry hair, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz my hair with a little bit of water to dampen it a little bit, and I hope it will make the curls last longer for me after the curls have dried overnight, of course. So here I have a bottle of water and I'm going to just spritz a little bit. So for this method I need to brush my hair and part it somewhere, and I think I'm gonna go with middle part. Maybe it will be easier, I don't know. I'm going to divide my hair in the middle like this. Maybe I'm gonna wear one of these elastics to secure one of the side out of the way first, because I have a feeling this might be a little bit tricky. So how she showed it in the video, she basically found the middle part of the robe and put the middle like right on top of her part, and maybe in the middle of her head, so not right in the front, not too much in the back, but somewhere in the middle, maybe here. And then she secured this with the bobby pins. So let's see how that works out. And the point here is to make the robe stay in place. Looks a little bit funny already. So first I'm going to try this side, and basically the technique is to kind of French braid the hair with the robe. I'm not the master of French braiding anyway, so this should be interesting and maybe requires a couple of tries, so let's see how it turns out. But of course I need to spritz a little bit of this water here. And you could do this after the shower in the evening or something like that, where your hair is towel dried or almost dried, just a little bit damp. Then you don't need to spritz the hair again. So next I'm going to take parts going like this, right under the robe, and divide it in 2 and then twist it around, basically like French braiding almost with the robe. So let's see how it works. So basically the front side I will take across here and under like that, and then the one behind I'm going to take also across the other side or the other way and under. And now that it's time for the second layer, one adds a little bit of hair under, just like in French braiding basically. So going over like this. And what I'm trying to do here is trying to keep it as tight as possible and follow the shape of my skull all the way to the nape of the neck, so the hairs won't be all loose in here, but let's see how well I'm going to manage that. So now we have reached the easy part. So I'm all the way down here and there's no more hair to add on this side. So basically now all I'm going to do is to just continue crossing the hair strands around the robe and then secure it down with an elastic. So here's the first side done. It's maybe a little bit messy because it's maybe a little bit harder to work with damp hair rather than dry hair, but that's what I chose to do. And if I did this only on dry hair with nothing on, listen, I wouldn't have any curls in the morning. But let's try to repeat this process on the other side. I finally got the other side done, which also took me 2 tries to get it done. And this middle situation here looks like some type of medieval hairstyle. Am I weird if I think this is kind of cute? Wouldn't go out looking like this anyway. But what you can do now to secure this more for sleeping overnight is taking these and wrapping them across the nape of your neck, bringing them up like so, and tying them. So now it's going to look like something like this. Maybe I will also attach a bobby pin on both sides just to make sure it's going to stay overnight. But thanks for following me this far, and please give this video a like if you found this somewhat helpful. I think I can't call this a tutorial, but maybe this will be something like heatless curls with robe. Does it really work? Something like that. And see you tomorrow. Hi everyone, it's the day after and now it's time for the reveal. So it was quite comfortable to sleep in my opinion, and I have worn this now the entire day. Next day I worked distance from home, so I was able to wait until the workday is done, and the hair should be properly dry now, so let's see how this turned out. These ones look good so far. So here's the first look. A little bit messy after the night. Let's see if I can clean this up a little bit. I'd say that with this method the curls look more like beachy waves instead of very tight ringlets. Or maybe you could get the curls a little bit tighter if you were able to wrap the hair around the robe a little bit tighter, and there wouldn't be as much of the robe showing, so smaller gaps between the hair going crisscross. Let's see if I can get more volume on top if I move the middle part a little bit to the side. Moving the part did help to get more volume, so I would recommend to make the initial part somewhere where you are not going to keep it the next day, and then you can just make the part on either side that you prefer, and therefore you get more volume the next day, because I think this looked a little bit flat initially on the top. So thank you so much for being here again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a like, and let me know if you have tried this method before, and if you have any tips, just share them down below, and see you in my next video. Bye!